Gotten so many new products, yet haven't used them because I keep waiting to make this video with you guys. They're just going to waste and going out of season. So let's get into it and do a get ready with me / unboxing, trying new makeup. If you're interested in seeing some new makeup luxury products, then stick around. Okay, I've got my hair blow drying for the most part. Back to the products. So I have gotten Tom Ford, Dior, Chanel, a multitude of varying products, and I haven't used them because I've been waiting to test them out with you guys. I don't even know if the products that I have are even going to go together. I have all the products that I got at the Sephora sale still to do with you guys. I've been using the Baby Blush Duo. It came in, let's see, the Huda Beauty Baby Blush Duo in Strawberry Cream and Black Cherry. I have been liking those two. They are a bit bold for more fair complexions, but I've been enjoying them. I got the Natasha Denona Bloom palette that I have been using. Tom Ford Eye Colored Quad in Peach Glamour, which was new when I got it. And let's see, what did I, oh, the Trio Powder Blush Trio Camelia Fortura by Chanel, the limited edition. I have the Beija's Healthy Golden Glow Powder, also Chanel. Dior's Nude Bronze Glow, Forever Nude Bronze Glow. I also got the Dior the Jumbo Bronzer. Been very impressed with that. It does have a bit of a scent to it, but that just adds to the luxurious feeling you get using it. I'm not honestly sure if it's a little bit dark for my complexion, but I figure come summer when I'm sporting that self-tanner, it'll be just fine. I'm so excited to try them all, but let's open them up and look at the colors, if they're warm toned or cool toned. So this is the Chanel Camelia Fortura. Beautiful, beautiful engraving in that. Can you guys see that? Just beautiful. Then we have La Beija's Healthy Golden Glow Powder. I don't remember what this is. Oh, this is the brand new one. I know this one. I was really excited about this one. So this is the Golden Glow Powder. How pretty. I really like Chanel's limited edition products, primarily their summer collections for more summer makeup looks. I think they are a little bit more sun-kissed, a bit more fresh. So I tend to gravitate toward those looks as opposed to like the winter bold type looks, which I just don't feel are me. Then this is the Nude Bronze Glow Dior in Pink Bronze. Not gonna lie, I bought it primarily for the compact. How pretty is that though? And let's open her up. Dude, I just stuck my nail in it. Boo. But how pretty. I think other people have said this, but it looked a lot more bold on the Dior website. This is a lot more light. A lot more light than I feel it was conveyed on the website, which is also why I made the Dior Lip Shines video I made the other day of just the swatches, because on the website I feel they look so different than they do swatched in person on your arm or even on your face. The models that they use, beautiful, beautiful models, but I don't feel they truly convey the color they're depicting or they're supposed to be illustrating on the website. All right, as per usual, we had technological snafu. So now we have a depleted amount of time because I have to go get G. She has dress rehearsal for dance tonight, so priorities, my friend. I also went to get the Dior Jumbo Bronzer thing, so that, I mean, it's obviously I've been using it. It had a cute little patented embossed pattern, but this is level 2 Dior Forever Nude Bronze in 20 medium matte. So was that the right shade for me? I don't know, but that's the one I got. products I have been loving lately, just random things. I've been using the Moisture Surge Face Spray by Clinique. Has a nice spray to it. A good mist, light, airy scent. Good product. Hope I didn't just mess up my camera by doing that so close. What's next? Oh, I already have all my lotions and everything on, so we can just get started. I've shown these to you multiple times, but just because we're reviewing, the two foundations I have been loving lately are Dior Forever Glow Star Filter as a base, just on the high points. And then I've been using Forever Natural Nude by Dior. I have been really liking this one. With my complexion getting older and noticeable more dry spots, more discoloration or age spots, and obviously, you know, the little lines that you get on your face as you get older, not a fan. But foundation tends to cake in those or draw attention to those by, you know, not like my stupid worry wrinkles. So if I'm going like this all day, the foundation is gone from in between them, which just makes it all the more contrast on my skin. So the thing I've been liking about using a lighter foundation is you have less of that. And not only that, but you don't look as cakey or as made up, which is just a look that I like. I don't think I started using foundation until certain occasions, but I didn't use it on the regular until probably my 30s. Maybe that's also why I'm not used to seeing myself in it. But let's put those two on. I'm gonna start with the Forever Glow Star Filter. I just put a little on the back of my hand. And then I'm using my BK Beauty 109 brush. I'm just going to pat that foundation, or I guess the Star Filter, into my hand. I watched Nikki LaRose, and she said she was who recommended to do this to really get the foundation into the stippling, into the brush. And then you do the same thing on your face. Just tap, tap, tap to push that product into your skin. It has been so cloudy the past few days here. I live in Minnesota, and it just so cloudy and just raining for days. And today I woke up and the sun is shining. There is a lot of clouds in the sky. They're fair weather clouds. But it's just amazing how your mood changes when there is sun. I do have to say. And it just seems so oddly bright. I guess my eyes aren't used to it or whatever. Back to, we did our Star Filter. This is in shade 1, by the way. I think I will get shade 2 when I am more through this bottle. I'm maybe a third through it right now, so ways to go. However, the Star Glow, the foundation, Natural Nude, much more depleted. And I got this one in 2. So this one is in 2N. Same thing, gonna apply it to the back of my hand. 2 pumps to start with, so I don't have too much. Use my brush. Pat, 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 and then pat onto my skin. Where you apply the brush first is where you will have the most product deposited. So I tend to start at the, you know, where I want product to be the most, which is, you know, the center of my face, T-zone, and then fan out. And then you can blend it out a bit more. Again, you're doing that press, 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 press. And I make my way out. I'm a ghost. And even this, I feel like this might be a bit much. In terms of amount of product, I probably could have gotten away with just 1 pump to start. Blondes, my fellow blondes out there as well, I'm sure y'all know this, but be really careful along your hairline. You want to make sure you're not getting foundation on that because it does stand out. I think I have effectively patted that all into my skin. Sometimes I then use the Laura Mercier translucent loose powder to set all this in. I'm not going to though today. So let's see, what should we do next? I think next we will put on the bronzer. Or you know, actually let's use the new one. Let's use the Dior Bronze Glow. Where did I put that? So we're not going to use the big mama. We're going to use the little girl in her delicate pink. See what this looks like. Or wait, should we do the, I'm torn. All right, change of plan. Instead of doing 2 products, we're going to do the bronzer, the Camelia. It's an older one anyway. Do the Camelia in, it doesn't really say, just Trio Poudre blush. So I'm gonna use my Angie Hot and Flashy A507. I think I will start more at the base here where the bronze is with the blush. Moment of truth. Oh boy. That's a bold shade we got there. Okay, that's pretty bold. I like the shade. I'm not sure about my where I put it on my face. So I'm going to run to my bathroom mirror and look at it in you know, more full light, and I'll be back. Okay, I blended it out a little bit with my Kevin Aucoin blending brush, just to kind of get rid of those lines of demarcation, the stark lines. And I think that's a lot better. I think what I did is I positioned it too much onto my apples here, so it just was such a bold color for right there on me and my white skin right now. Let's go back in and do the lighter pink up here as much as I can. Just gonna put the tip of my brush into that part and then try to just hit the apple of my cheek here. And that's a much lighter shade. I like it on top of those. Well, duh, of course it goes together, but I do like it on top of the other. I will have to try all 3 together at some point and see about that. This is why I never do first wears on camera, because you just don't exactly know how to use the product yet and how it will work best. It's kind of like a perfume review. You don't want to do just a first unboxing, opening, first impression, because many times, even with, I just got the Sol de Janeiro, the Beija Flor, I think it's called, body spray, and at first I wasn't really thrilled about it, thought it was way too synthetic. Now I wear it on the regular anymore, so really enjoying that. I'll have to show you guys at the end. All right, a little bit more blush than I intended on wearing today, but that's okay. And just because I feel like I do look so stark, I am going to take the large bronzer. I'm going to use, what is this one? Sigma Soft Angle Contour. And I just kind of get it on all the angles. And then, how am I going to do this? I try to just get the angle of my cheek where the sun would naturally hit it. And then jawline. More just the tip of my nose, and then up into the hairline. And then my neck so that it looks a little bit more blendy. Again, gonna go check myself in my bathroom, be right back. Okay, I am back. I did, again, just blend it out ever so slightly. I think my problem is I'm in front of my window on my camera, and I'm used to doing makeup videos on my phone where I can see it much better than I can right now. So it's like the light is hitting me and I look white in my T-zone, and then this part is just so dark. I feel like I look weird, but in the mirror it didn't look so bad. So all right, let's move on to eyeshadow. And just so you know, I desperately need to do my brows. I realize this, so you know, bear with me here. We're gonna open up our Tom Ford. So this is, oops, we'll just take that out. The palette. I love how it's got that TF and burned on, maybe? I don't know, how would you say that, embossed? But we are gonna do, let's see, I'll show you the colors here first. So the gold, the peach, and then the bottom two. So these are the two tops. And then the two bottoms. You see that? Like my Rapunzel Band-Aid? So there you go, all four together. So the three are all very frosty. These two swatched on my fingers at least look very similar. Let's try it on my arm. Oh boy, okay, yeah, much different. All right, so can you see on my arm? See, this bright sun is not helping us out. Yeah, so glad I didn't just go applying that straight to my eye without knowing truly what the colors were. Light day look, being that I am just going to a dance dress rehearsals and not my dance rehearsal. Not that I do dance. So let's see, where's the flat brush? I'm gonna take my BK Beauty 203 and I'm going to use this light apricot shade that's up here in the corner. Does it have a name? 2. Creative. All right, Peach Glamour is the name of this palette, by the way. It's a very creamy, it must be the creamy formulation. And again, I'm gonna put the brush where I want the most amount of product, which would be the middle of my eye, and then I can blend it out. So I'm just putting it on the base of my eye, or eyelid, and then I'm gonna go up into the contour ever so slightly. Again, for you older ladies out there, remember light brings forward and dark moves back. So to put light in my contour isn't the smartest thing because it's going to make my eye look more droopy, basically. So let's do it to the other. But I just want to blend the color up so that it doesn't look so stark. Here's my thinking. We could take this light gold and we could put it just, you know, in the center of our eyes here. We could take the light gold and put it just in above our pupil to bring out that, make it pop a bit more. I think I'm gonna wait on that one and we'll come back to it. I'm going to take my very narrow A504 Hot and Flashy, and I'm going to get this dark color. I'm just gonna get a little bit because I know it's going to be very dark. And I'm going to do just the outside of my eyelid. I'm going to blend it into the center of my eye. And then into the contour here. I'm going to start just in the contour itself because I want a light application. And then fan it out ever so slightly. And then we'll do the same to the other eye. Now, as opposed to the other, I'm starting at the way corner of my eye so I can blend it inwards. And again, contour and then up. Obviously, this is a really light application. I'm gonna take my, I hate it when people say take my. I'll watch a video and it's everything is take my, take my, take my. Looks like I'm running out of battery too. Great. I'm gonna use my Angie Hot and Flashy A502 and I'm gonna blend this out. And I'm blending up. Gosh, I'm gonna run out of battery, darn it. Well, if I run out of battery, as I'm going to, I'll try to do a finished end look. We'll just end the new product trying right here. The video's probably getting pretty long anyway. And we'll have to do the others on a different day. Not much more for this look. I mean, I can't wear the other blushes with this blush, so maybe that's fine. The other products I was going to show today, at least, the new Dior mascara. I really like the container this is in. It's like a matte leather, a matte quilted leather, which is pretty cool. The wear of the mascara itself, though, I haven't been as impressed with. I prefer the Dior, the Backstage Blackout that they had, or honestly not Dior mascara. I really like the Benefit. I'll have to put it in the information section. All the products I've used will be listed in the information section below for your convenience. They are affiliate links, which means I get a small percentage if you use those links, which I appreciate so much because it really helps out my channel. Speaking of which, make sure you like this video and you know, subscribe to my channel if you want more videos like this. I'll quickly apply the mascara so you can see what it looks like. Here is the brush. I feel like it just doesn't do my lashes any compliments. I think it just makes them look like they're stick straight out and then obviously darker. So I just wasn't as impressed. Though I did really like the packaging. To apply my mascara, I start at the, and then just wiggle out. And then do the tips from the back side, and then wiggle out again. So there you go. I probably won't repurchase this unless I figure out a different way of using it, which makes my opinion of it change. My allergies have been 150% though lately, so I haven't honestly been wearing mascara because it's hard on my eyelashes when I rub my eye, which I try not to do, but inevitably I always seem to. Thanks for visiting. Thanks for watching this video if you've watched it to this point. As you guys know, I always like to end with a quote. This one I got from Laura Beverlin, who I follow on Instagram. She's very religious, so this is more of a Christian quote. Forgive me for those of you out there that don't believe in a God of some sort, but I had to finish this video on my phone because I warned y'all camera was done. The quote, when I wake up in the morning, I pray that God gets into my head before I do. Just so important, you know, thoughts aren't facts. Feelings aren't facts. What you feel isn't necessarily the truth. You got confirmation bias, you got all those things. Y'all know that, but I'm here to remind you. Real quick, lip and final look. Looking at these products though, now that I have them done for the most part, I looked in the mirror. I think this, the cheeks, the color is a bit too warm for the eyeshadow look that I did. I think the eyes are a bit more cool and the cheek color is a bit too warm, so I won't pair the two going forward, just FYI. So I'm taking the Endless Cacao. I just outlined ever so slightly the outside of my lips. Not even whole lips, just about 3/4 of the way, blending ever so slightly. And then I'm going to take my Dior Lip Shine. This is one of the brand new ones. It's Pink Callisto, number 120. These are more sheer than the lip shines of the past, but I'm loving them just as much. It's just a light pink, just gonna give a bit of a glaze. Just an easy breezy, your lips but better kind of look. I really like this lip look for summer. Really natural in my opinion. Quickly became my current favorite pink nude lip look. Love you guys. Appreciate you all. See you soon. Bye-bye.